Jacqui Dean.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for the Environment and asks, what recent announcements has she made to protect wild and scenic New Zealand rivers?
Honourable Amy Adams.
Mr Speaker, I've recently announced my decision to gazette amendments to the Kawerau River Water Conservation Order to prevent damming on the Nevis River in Otago. A dam or diversion on the lower Nevis River would have major negative effects on its wild and scenic qualities, fishing and kayaking. The amendments also add further tributaries to the order and recognise further characteristics for protection.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Jacqui Dean.
Thank you to the Minister. Why did she determine that the Nevis River required this level of protection?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Amy Adams.
Mr Speaker, in weighing up whether to amend the Water Conservation Order to add outstanding characteristics and prevent damming on the Nevis River, I decided that the benefits of protecting the unique native fish species, the Nevis galaxid, the trout fisheries and the wild and scenic characteristics of the river, in this case outweigh the benefits of preserving the option of a dam on this river. I was guided by the findings of the Special Tribunal and the Environment Court and am of the opinion that the environmental and recreational benefits of banning future damming are more compelling in this case and of greater national benefit than any electricity generation potential on this particular water body.
Supplementary question, Brendan Horan.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Does the Minister agree that if the philosophy of Wairua, that the blood and bones and therefore the spirit of our ancestors flows through our scenic rivers, was adopted, then there would be a much greater public commitment to protecting our scenic and wild rivers, and removing pollution would be a priority?
Honourable Amy Adams.
Mr Speaker, well, I certainly share the member's view that most New Zealanders want to see the quality of our fresh waterways protected, and I can assure the member that that is why this government has made such a substantial commitment over our 5 years to protecting our fresh waterways through much better frameworks for management of them, from the creation of the Land and Water Forum, the institution of the first National Policy Statement, and just last week the announcement of the National Objectives Framework. This is an ongoing piece of work. But I certainly do share his concern for protecting our wild rivers.
Supplementary question, Brendan Horan.
Is the Minister aware of the extremely polluted state of some New Zealand rivers, including, for example, the Kaituna River, particularly between Paengaroa and the Makatu River mouth, and is she prepared to apply science and technology to resolve those issues?
Honourable Amy Adams.
Well, Mr Speaker, as I mentioned in the answer to the member's first supplementary, I'm certainly aware that there are a number of rivers and water bodies around the country that are of real concern to their communities. I have seen some information specifically in relation to the Kaituna River that the member refers to, and what I would say to the member is that in each of those localised situations, the primary response is driven by the Regional Council, but we are very happy to assist the Regional Council, and I do think that the work we're developing through the Land and Water Forum, through the National Objectives Framework, will certainly help to inform that debate, and the Government is absolutely committed to assisting communities in that regard.
Question number 11, Moana Maki.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for the Environment.